Hello, my name is Mr Clewley and I'd just like to give you a quick introduction into the science department here at Shebbear College. The department itself is a standalone building. It houses 4 science labs. We have one lab which is a general purpose lab, so it's general science. This one is used mainly by the lower end of the school. So we start off with Prep 5 and Prep 6. So our prep school students will come up here for their science lessons. This is a huge advantage for us and to them because it means that the students, they come up here and they get to experience working in a proper science lab. They are then taught by a senior school teacher and they're exposed to doing much more varied practical work. They're able to use things like Bunsen burners, microscopes, the electric circuits that we have. So it really does enrich their science education at Key Stage 2. After that, when we get to the senior school, so we have years 7 and 8, Years 7 and 8 start their Key Stage 3 programme. Again, this is very similar. This is taught in the same lab and it's taught by a single teacher. They will be taught the biology, the chemistry and the physics as individual topics, and it's on a rotation, so they work through a topic, then move on to the next one and work through them all. This gives a very good grounding to science and prepares them for their GCSE. Now, when we get to year 9, that's where we start our GCSEs. We start early because it gives us more time and it gives us a better pace to work through the course and gives us more time at the end of the course to do preparation for our exams, which is very, very important. In terms of the courses themselves, we follow the EdXL scheme. We do combined science for the majority of pupils. Combined science is taught by 3 separate specialists, so we have a biologist, a chemist and a physicist who will teach biology, chemistry and physics lessons. However, the course works through and at the end of the course the pupils do their exams and they get 2 GCSEs, they get combined science GCSEs. The more able students we encourage to do the separate sciences. The separate sciences are structured in a very similar way and again they're taught by subject specialists, but there's a bit more content in there and we have to go a bit more depth and we have to work a little bit harder and a bit faster. As a consequence of this extra effort, the students who do this, they're rewarded with 3 separate GCSEs instead. So they get a biology one, a chemistry one and a physics GCSE. Once we finish the GCSEs, we'll then move on to our A-levels. And obviously we can still offer the 3 A-levels, so we've got our biology, our chemistry and our physics. Again, we have the attraction of the fact we have subject specialists to deliver those subjects. We also have specific labs for each subject. This is actually quite important because it means we have like this, which is the physics lab, a dedicated space where pupils are able to do their practical work. At A-level this is really important, it's something which we encourage as much as possible and we have the advantage of a dedicated space with small numbers of pupils. Our classes are relatively small, which means that pupils have to get hands-on with their practical work. It encourages problem solving, it encourages more collaborative working as they're working in much smaller groups, so there's nowhere for anyone to hide, they have to get involved in working with this practical work. In terms of results for our A-levels, we're very pleased with our results. We have a good uptake, number of pupils choosing our subjects and doing very well at the end of it. Pupils tend to do very well and get their predicted grades. We have a variety of grades. Some students come in and they're aiming just to pass it, they just want to get a grade and get that qualification, and they work very hard and they do get there. We do have other students though who are aiming for those top grades, aiming for the A's and the A stars. And again, we have pupils, and again, lots of hard work, but they will get there, and we've had students in the past who have got A's and A stars and gone on to Oxford and other top universities to study medicine and other science-related subjects such as biomedical science and engineering. Anyway, I hope that's given you a brief overview of science here at Shebbear College, and I hope to see you someday when you come around for a visit.